right, y'all. I'm back with another banger for y'all young boys today, man, and amen. And I'm back with another special reaction video for y'all young boys today, man. Sorry, y'all. Today, I'm back with another special reaction video. It's called Stagdown, episode 1 to 2, dubbed by Nor Rabbit. If y'all enjoying these horror type of comic book reactions, give me a bunch of suggestions in the comment section, and I'll be sure to get to them. But Nor Rabbit has been blessing us with these dub over these comic books, so shout out to Nor Rabbit. And hey, if you got any suggestions, put them down in the comment section, man. But all right, y'all, before we get in the video, man, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if y'all new, y'all. Let's get into Stagtown episodes 1 to 2 dub.
I can hear music from somewhere. A carousel?
The background music is not helping. Yeah, I can tell already it's about to be super creepy, y'all. The background music is not helping my anxiety in the slightest. Oh, it was a dream. That's cool.
Was I asleep? My name is Frankie, and I've recently moved back to the town I grew up in. I left Stagdown to attend college out of state, but I always knew I'd move back home eventually. Stagdown is a tiny place up in the mountains, where nothing much ever seems to change. I'd like to tell you about the strange things that happen here.
Chapter 1, Surveillance.
After some time away, I moved back home and into a small apartment. I've been on my own out of college for about 8 months at that point, and doing fairly well. I'd managed to find a small place on the east side of town. The units weren't the newest, but they were clean and the rent was reasonable. The neighbors were—
I'm not gonna lie, man. I hate the new trend in the current environment we in. People go get by an apartment and it'll be the smallest little shoebox apartment, but they put that little wooden type of floor and a small little marble counter that's only as big as my hand, and then sit there and turn the rent from like what they know should be like $400 a month to like freaking $1,800 a month. It's just crazy because she sat there and said she found like it's not the newest and it's a little small little shoebox, but I swear today in today's climate they put a little wooden little floor in that little marble little cabinet or marble little counter. Now that joint goes up from like $400 to $1,500. It's insane.
okay too, but some were a bit odd.
Frankie, you're home.
Like Jeremy, our resident conspiracy theorist.
Did you see what they've done? They put new spy cameras on the property.
Oh, he's a tweeter.
I didn't know Jeremy well, but he was fairly harmless. Just weird. I'm sure you're imagining things again, dude. Like the spy unmarked van from last week? Yeah, he was that kind of guy. Tinfoil hats and Illuminati.
Sad part is the tinfoil hats and Illuminati guys that we all thought was like insane for a long time, and 90% of the time they are insane and just have some form of like mental illness or something like that. Unfortunately, like the people, they was right about the aliens. Like the CIA or whatever came out and already formally said that, yeah, aliens are real. And this whole time we've been gaslighting y'all to believing they're not real. But yeah, those tinfoil hat guys, casually, we're just going to admit that, yeah, they're real. They're very, very real. Like there's aliens everywhere, to be honest. I think they're underneath the ocean or some stuff like that. Yeah, I could do some more research on that. But yeah, it's already been confirmed. Aliens are real. So I ain't gonna lie. Maybe he's not tripping. Maybe he knows a little bit of something. You know what I'm saying?
Are you kidding? Right there. That's a new camera, aimed right at my door. Wasn't there yesterday. Explain that.
What? That old thing? It looks ancient, probably been here since they built the place.
Impossible! I'd have noticed it. I've been seeing new cameras in town. On the streets, the power poles, over the buildings. Who's watching on the other end of them? The government? The police? The people who sit behind the monitors all day and watch us? Every day, there are more. Now they're in our building, watching my door all day. I don't even want to leave the house.
I know. Listen, try to get some sleep tonight, okay?
Okay, but remember what I said. Frankie, tell me if you see any more cameras in the property. Frankie, do you ever wonder who watches the cameras? There's a million of them on the streets, but we never even notice them. Traffic cams, security cams, webcams, phone cams. We are always being watched, Frankie. Always.
I don't know how some people can live like that. Like their whole personality is literally just a bunch of paranoia. That everything they're saying, doing, and watching is just being watched by some greater entity or some greater conspiracy theory group like the Illuminati. You can't live life like that because you're just going to sit there and drive yourself insane.
Frankie?
She
Good
already
night,
dipped
Jeremy.
off.
I put Jeremy's paranoias out of my head. Every week it was something new with that guy. That night I had a restless dream, but it was forgotten by the time I woke up. Huh?
Oh, cheese?
The next morning there was a camera in my apartment.
That's not even legal.
Maintenance must have come in and installed it before I woke up.
What?
You could still see the loose plaster from where it had just been bolted to the wall. That's it! I don't care if it's for security or whatever. I'm not having a camera in my kitchen.
Right.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with Jeremy on something. This is going way too far. I'm going to give the landlord a piece of my mind.
Man, they be getting a piece of something else if I find out they got a camera in my dang kitchen. If I woke up and there's a camera in my kitchen, bro, I'm throwing hell. It's gonna be the fittest of fits, man. I'm gonna unscrew the camera myself and throw it right at their head. Cause like, what are you doing? I don't even think that's legal. Cause I know there's been like a giant scandal of Airbnb people doing that. Like people will go book at Airbnb and they'll have hidden cameras all over the place. I think it was a movie called 13 Cameras or something like that. That was kind of like the same plot line, but those are real incidents. Like people will have like cameras just hidden all over the place in like the bathroom, the kitchen, bedroom, stuff like that. And they call it like, oh, I'm just watching over my property. Like, no, you're invading people's privacy. So this actually has some truth to it. And it'd be a giant fit if I found out I'm getting watched, especially if I'm taking a deuce. That's insane.
What?
What? Oh, they're everywhere.
And just like that, there was cameras everywhere. There was no point complaining to the landlords. Cameras had appeared all over town.
What?
No one saw them being installed. They just popped up overnight. They were the same ancient models as in my kitchen. Dozens of cameras on every wall and pole. Watching in every direction. The news claimed it was a prank or some guerrilla art project.
Well, take them down
But they were
then.
inside people's homes. So naturally, people were angry about it. Strangely, the town's traffic cams saw nothing. They just stopped working the day before.
What?
It was weird seeing workers up on ladders trying to fix these brand new traffic cameras. Meanwhile, the ancient models that appeared seemed practically indestructible.
What?
I saw some men were trying to follow where the old cameras were feeding their video. But the cables would go on for a few feet and then straight into the ground or through walls and under boulders.
Oh, that's creepy.
The news said just ignore the cameras for now. But people started carrying umbrellas.
Right, what you mean? What you talk about? Ignore the cameras. There's little cameras that the police force or nobody knows where they came from or who they're feeding the info or the video to. That's extremely creepy because like now we just got cameras all over towns, all over in people's apartments, homes and stuff like that. Who wants to feel like they're getting watched by something like that? No, no, I'm not going to just sit there and ignore it. So yeah, I understand them having an umbrella or a hoodie or something like that to try to hide or get some form of privacy because at the end of the day, nobody knows who set these cameras up or who's watching. That's incredibly creepy.
It was exhausting to be watched all the time.
Right.
I had to put up with it while waiting for maintenance to come and remove the camera from my kitchen.
You better take a screwdriver yourself. And it's active.
Finally, I got sick of waiting and took it down myself, cutting the cord at the wall.
Right.
And that was the end of that. Later that evening, I went out to run a few errands. When I came home...
What the heck?
There were 3 more cameras. After that, I ate all my meals in my bedroom.
That is
I didn't even
insane.
want to go into the kitchen to do any cooking. The cameras hadn't moved. They were too awful to look at.
And they looked like they had little spider legs on them, or like they was actually like pinned to the wall. So somebody saw you took the camera down, got pissed, and made sure that you know you're being watched. So like, yeah, I don't know how anyone's staying calm in this situation in the slightest. Like this should be like a giant mass panic. Everyone should be at the mayor's office throwing a fit saying we need something to be done. Or I'll at least like take some black paint and like spray over the camera lens or something. This is insane.
Everyone learned the same lesson. If a camera was taken down, blocked, or covered up, it was replaced overnight.
Never
If you
mind.
taped up the lens, another camera appeared.
What?
Cutting the wires was even worse. More cameras, uglier ones, would appear. It seemed for everyone cut down, 3 or 4 more would replace it.
What?
They didn't move, but they looked like they might. That was the worst part. No one even knew if there was someone watching on the other side of the
Oh,
cameras.
they definitely are.
Or if this was all some horrible joke. I'd resolved to go away and stay in a motel, out of town until this all blew over. But there was one person I felt like I should check on before I left.
Oh, I know he's throwing a fit.
Unfortunately, he was being watched more closely than anyone.
He probably sat there and tried to cut them all down because he was already had some form of paranoia. He was already loose in the head and everything, and he had suspicions that he was being watched in the first place when he probably wasn't before. But now they just gave him the green light to just full on lean into his crazy thoughts and imagination. So he probably went haywire, took a weed whacker, tried to cut all the cameras down. But like it just keep coming back and back and back with more and more cameras, bigger, uglier, scarier looking cameras. But yeah, I think the only thing I could do in that situation too, if I was in Stagtown, is like, get out. I get out. Say, hey, landlord, I need my money back. Go ahead, cancel my lease. I'm moving out of this town because there's no way I'm gonna just be sitting there showering. I can't even walk naked with my balls out in the kitchen. You got me messed up. But I think I want to sit there and do chapter 3 or 4 in this video too. So yeah, sit back real quick. I'm gonna go transfer to the next video. All right, so now we're doing Stagtown episodes 3 to 4, y'all. It's still by Nora Rabbit. So let's get right into it.
Hello? Jeremy? Jeremy, are you home? It's Frankie. Please open the door. Hello?
Jeremy's so cooked.
Thanks for coming over. There's no answer, but I'm sure he's home. And I heard a cat crying pretty loudly. Oh, if I get one more complaint about Jeremy, I'm evicting him. He's not even paying a pet deposit. Well, I was more concerned that it might not have been fed. Between this and the cameras, I've just about had it. Have you heard anything new about them? Nope. They told us not to touch them, so I told maintenance to leave them be for now. I think the town's supposed to remove them at some point.
This is insane.
Mr. Owens, this is the landlord. Can I have a word with you?
I don't feel like that's a regular cat, man. Something tells me that's not a cat. Something tells me it's something in there that is the most vociferous of demons and apothecons that spite at the sight of God. That's just sitting in there right now, making like these innocent cat noises. But it's going to be the ugliest creature that we've ever seen in our freaking lives. That's why I'm getting like my spider senses are all the way tingling.
Mr. Owens, are you home? I need to check the apartment. That better not be a cat, I hear.
He's cooked.
It sounds like he's out. Well, I'll take a look to make sure everything's all right. Landlord, anyone home? Stop it! Get off of him! You poor little guy. How did that thing get on you? I didn't think they could move. Mr. Owens, are you here? Are you okay?
Yeah, the kitten pinned down? What the heck? Oh, he's done.
Oh, for the love of. He's not getting away with a warning this time. This is insane! We're going to have bugs in here. Well, there's a cat, but no Owens. Funny, there aren't cameras in here either. I had complaints from every other apartment and... What the hell is that?
Oh, they've packed my boy up, man. He got packed up. I'm letting y'all know right now. My prediction is if the camera's sitting there packing up the cats like that, he probably got like 5 of them things. He probably got a giant spider-looking camera that got caught on like in a giant cord web nest or something like that. I'm very interested to see where this gonna go. But we already know he's super paranoid. He already has theories on the cameras himself. And I think he sat there and went crazy, try to cut as many of them down as he could, and eventually they just got sick and tired of him doing that, and now they packed him up. But I wonder, like, are the cameras going to just turn alive and just basically ate our Mr. Owens or something like that? We're about to see, man. What's your prediction, man?
What is that thing? It's a fridge box covered in mirrors. Should we open it?
Mm-mm.
This is absurd. I don't have time to babysit tenants and their mental issues. It's like it's taped shut from the inside. Oh God, what is that smell? Oh no.
Oh, gosh.
Jeremy!
He can't even hide from
Then
the
the
camera. That's what
cameras
happened.
started appearing in my room. I disconnected them all, but that only made more show up. Eventually, I couldn't take it anymore. I built that box to try and hide from them. I thought maybe they won't see me.
But why did you...
I thought it was a rotting corpse sitting there in that box. No, he was alive the whole time. He was just probably dropping deuces on himself. He didn't want to go to the bathroom, nothing like that. He was probably just pissing and deucing himself and smelled like musty underarms. That's what that smell was. I thought he was in there packed up.
stay in it? You were dehydrated.
I don't know. Just the feeling of being watched all the time. I couldn't take it.
Fair enough.
I wasn't thinking clearly. Eventually, I got too weak to crawl out. And they crawled inside.
Insane.
You know, when I felt weakest, when it was all going dark, I heard them talking. I heard the voices on the other end of the wires. So many voices.
Ever since that ordeal, Jeremy has been saying strange things. He was always paranoid, but hearing voices from the cameras scared me.
The weaker I get, the more I hear them.
Stop it. You're going to be fine. You just need bed rest. Jeremy, I had an idea to stay in a motel outside of town until this is all over. Maybe you should do the same when you get out of the hospital.
You think I should stay here? Even here in the hospital, there are cameras. So many of them. This place is driving me crazy.
I have a feeling that the cameras are not going to just stop at the town. I feel like it's one of them things where you're getting haunted by a ghost and you think, oh, I'm getting haunted by the ghost because I have this item or this object in this house or something like that, or the house itself. But the whole time, no, the demon's already latched onto you. So now it's just following you wherever you go. I feel like it's going to be kind of like the cameras.
I need to escape this town, Frankie.
It's going to be okay. Everything will turn out all right, Jeremy.
You said you were leaving town. Will you take me with you?
Well,
Frankie, please. I don't have a car. I can't leave on my own.
Okay. We'll go together as soon as we can.
She's
I
so
just
sweet.
don't think it's a good idea, Jeremy. You really should stay in the hospital until you're out of danger.
We are already packed. Let's just go. You promised.
All right, but I tried.
Being here is more danger than leaving the hospital early. Trust me, I'll be fine.
Oh, look at the puss. So cute. What the heck? They got
Did you
masks
see
on?
that? Everyone has masks on, like the landlord did.
Easier than an umbrella. You can hide in plain sight from them.
That's true.
What's that?
To
Oh,
drive
no.
around them.
I can't. That's the only road out of town.
Turn around.
Oh
Calm
no.
down. Let's just see what they want.
Ma'am, can you step out of the car, please?
What's going on?
This is just a safety check.
Are you a cop?
That's not important. They just need
Why would you hop out the car? Why would you hop out the car? There's nothing that sat there and said, "Hey, this man is safe enough for me to actually get out the car." That's the only thing about like horror comics and movies and stuff like that. Because some people be just making the most cooked decisions in the world. I'm not rolling down my window. I'm not hopping out the car. I'm not even rolling up to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to stay. You don't have to speak to me from a distance away. Because why would you sit there and get out the car to a masked man? And now I'm thinking that maybe the whole town's actually into this, or like there's people that's in this giant cult or something like that. It has something to do with the cameras. I don't know. This comic's so freaking weird and bizarre because we went from cameras to now random mass people, but like it's supposed to be like the town. We're supposed to believe that these people been here the whole time or something like that. It just feels like stuff is moving, but there's just no explanation for it yet. But she's blowing me with her decision making already.
to be sure you don't have any cameras with you. We don't want to spread this infection outside of town.
Infection?
So we need to search your car.
You can't do that! And what infection? They're just cameras, not a disease. You don't have any right to form a militia.
Dave, get her keys.
What the heck?
Ow! Stop it! Jeremy!
Hold it! Let her go! Leave her alone! God, what's wrong with him? Is he sick?
What the heck?
So you don't have any cameras, huh?
Jeremy! Get away from that thing! Jeremy, no! Don't break it!
Oh god, of course you would.
I don't know what I thought would happen, but somehow, in that moment, it seemed the camera did it on purpose.
What the fuck? He's getting cooked! Poor Jeremy, bro. Like he was the worst person for this to absolutely happen to. Like he was the absolute worst person to sit there and have this whole ordeal happened to, because he already had some form of schizophrenia or paranoia that just led to this demise. And but these cameras, they gotta be alive. They have to be alive and have some type of thinking process, because the camera wasn't even connected that sat there and did that to Jeremy. So it's obvious that they're not actually connected to anything. It's like they're more like alive or supernatural. So that's one thing. And two, it looks like these people with the mask are not affiliated with the cameras, it looked like, from what I'm seeing right now, because they're trying to check for these cameras and trying to, like, I guess, be civil service and make sure it don't spread nowhere. But at the same time, like, they seem shady themselves. There's a lot of moving elements or parts. And now Jeremy's got to get burnt up to a crisp. So there's a lot of moving parts to this whole story. I'm very, very curious to see where this goes. And this story reminds me a lot of Uzumaki. I've heard, or I've seen an episode or two on Adult Swim, but I never read the books. Maybe that is something I'll also got to explore. But I heard Uzumaki has like a bunch of weird, messed up, crazy stories. And I remember the art style just kind of looks similar to this one. So, hey, this series seems very, very interesting so far. So let me know if y'all want me to keep going with this, man. But all right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if y'all new, y'all. And I'm out, y'all. Peace.